I'm so excited. Like, I got my coffee. Actually, it's still warm, but I forgot I had it. And then when I got it, I'm like, oh yeah, my coffee. So this may be one of the first times I've ever gone out with coffee in my hand. Usually it's way finished by now. And I've already filmed. I was down there for like an hour. It's still warm. So this is near a spot I go to at this time of the year. Every year I come here. I found this because it's the beginning. So Bigfoot Universe, you guys, and I'm going to show you just how special that place is this year, is up this road. Okay, the road well, you can't see it, but the road I came up on, 12 miles. Then you got to walk way into the forest. There's no way I could try to explain to you how to get there in detail, and you'd never find it. The second you walk into the forest, whoa, it's all over. Here's some snow. Ooh, is that a hidden X? It's a new one. Look at that, you guys, unless I've missed it, which is possible. Look, I'm gonna show you how they're inside these bushes. Let me show you what's in here. All right, I should have just left the camera on. So right there, right? I got a big water. It's so crazy, guys. It sounds, my water shakes around in the back of my backpack. It literally sounds like something's running on the ground behind you. It's like a thumping. Oh man, it can be nerve-wracking. Wait till I show you this little world. I want to see new. I want to know that they've been in here already. You can see, this is where I started with the little people. I'm like, this is all little people. There's your parallel. That's the end of it there. You're supposed to walk, that's where they block you. So no, anyone that walked up to that, if they could get there, would just go around it. You see that? Let me show you something, because you're going to believe me more in a second. Look, do you see how blocked this section is? Right? We've all seen that, right? How many times? It's perfectly parallel on a huge hill. Comes up here, they've knocked another one down to meet it, right? This one right here at my feet has been pushed uphill, and it's touching that one. Okay, so this is just made to keep anybody, a hunter, anyone that was just possibly was going to walk by there, out of here. And believe me, it would. That no one would ever go through that for no reason. Oh man, it's already starting. I can just feel it in here. What I like about here is they know me really well, and I just feel like I'm at home. There's I don't know. There's different factors involved, at least mentally for me, when I don't know where I am. Like a new place, you don't know what's going on. Here, I know what's going on. I sort of know what's going on. Oh yeah. Okay, we have new work. Let me look. Now remember, sometimes it can be old wood, but it's new, There's a spider web in here, structure that's amazing somewhere. I think it's behind all that stuff. You see the little trails that go in here? So there's a big structure and an X right there. Remember, this is what I was telling people, like I was trying to say earlier, if I put it in the video down below, is that this is what you'll have. Like, it's an amazing teepee structure that's hidden, so it's got a lot of stuff around it. You can't not look at that stuff. That's a perfect X, you guys. Right there. Well, it's not perfect, but it's still a perfect X. And there's another one right there. There's a star X right in the middle of these bushes. They're putting all of the meeting points hidden. This is the type of area where they would have just got in here. Now, like in the tradition, like in the sense that we know about, like physically walking around. Look, I love this little spot. You guys, I'm back. Oh, thank God I'm back here. I'm so stressed out back home. Like, you guys, I am so stressed, like financially, and just, I think I'm self-diagnosed. I said this to someone the other day. I'm like, I self-diagnose myself with depression and anxiety. I just have it, you guys. I can't tell. You know, it's not horrible, but it's not good either. Structure city over there. Watch this. See, it's not a surprise, right? You got your ex. I'm hoping something happens when I get back far. I've never had anything happen to me right here. But as I go back, it gets really good. You guys look at the trails and look at the structures. I'm remembering to keep camera slow so far. X. It depends. When they get in my head, X. How many X's are in here hidden? Remember, it doesn't have to be pretty. They only make it pretty when they know no one's ever going to see it. I shouldn't say that, but most of the time. Look at this. I might be here for a long, long time today. All right, I won't dwell. I could show you structures in here for an hour. It's crazy. Look at this. So it's like a double. It's an X, but it's 2. Right? And then it goes up, and what is it? That's my new thing. I'm like, what is it? I'm like, what are they? In nursery school? That's what I say to myself when I'm reviewing the videos. Like, who do you think you are? The teacher? Look. This is fascinating here. Look closely. This is where you can walk right by him. Look how packed down it is in there. Yeah, sometimes I'm 3 feet away from him. It's crazy. Maybe not quite that, 5 feet, 10 feet. Look at this little hidden place. So they're spending a lot of time in here. It's a great place too because you can't, look, watch. There's just no way to make a footprint. All right, let's go all the way back. This is all new right here. Look at the blind. They're really watching, I think, game go by. I don't know. That's why I think we see a lack of kills because they actually, if they do hunt game, they just look at it, the thing falls over. And then when they use every single bit of it, so they're either using the bone and everything and bringing it back home somewhere to their side for tools and stuff, or they bury it. One or the other. I know that for sure. That's not even an opinion. In my opinion, that's not an opinion. Look at this. You gotta remember, I do this over and over and over, and things start to come to you. That's why some of the things I say are crazy, but you wouldn't think they were crazy if you did it. All right, so what I'm doing is bypassing, I'm gonna go back to what I'm saying. I'm bypassing all of the structures. I was like, these guys have seen structures. There's new ones back. I can barely get to them. I could, but I'm like, why go through all that trouble? You guys have seen all the structures. Let's go back to where they throw snowballs at me and stuff. Remember, look for the discrete hidden X's so they do it here. Ooh, I might take the fast way. It takes about an hour to get all through here. Look at them blocking it. Look at them blocking it, you guys. I'm so excited. I have goosebumps right now, not from them. I just got my own, like not even know if I have goosebumps, but like the feeling of it, like chills from just an all-knowing feeling that I'm so right about that. There's no question. And I get these yeses on stuff like that. And it's on this, and that has never been there before. Right there. Remember, the wood can look old. You know, they might just pick up like this and do that. See, look, that's the structure right there. It's how it is all through this whole entire forest for some reason. We should get some footprints too. Oh man, I got them. Is what I got. I can just feel it. I got some good advice from a guy today. He was like, listen, no camera, it's all telepathy. You're walking right behind him. You gotta turn, put the cameras away and stuff. And he's everything he said in his email, he was absolutely correct. Like, I agree with him so wholeheartedly. However, I'm not addressing him. Look, well, what are the chances, right? You have an X block in the thing. You walk through or walk by it. X there. By the way, this entire forest is connected. Let me show you. See, it's connected to this one. Goes down, right? Here's your turns. So that leads up to other ones. This one leads to another one. And they never stop touching. Man, this is all new in here. All this work is new. You know how you know? Because there's people. You guys have to understand, the people that don't watch me as much, you have to understand that I have like a bunch of people that like seriously support me and watch everything I do, even if it sucks, and which isn't that much. And you know, they know. You can't be like, oh, look at this new structure, and I've filmed it before, like, because they'll know. You know, like everything I do is the first time. Look, hidden. Look at this. Oh man, there might be too much snow back there. Please, no, I want to go back. I have a very special place back there. It's scary in there. You see how they hide it here? Because honestly, there is a chance of a hunter here. Not really here, but maybe as soon as you go right through. So 100 yards, it just opens up to like, excuse me, to like this stuff. Seedlings. And it's very possible a hunter could come through here. There's some big, like I do that, there's some big moose in here. Big, really big, because it's just such a great place to be. Parallel, you see it? You guys, I gotta show you this. This is exciting. Okay, so I'm talking to those people who I was just talking about, the people that know me, that just get it. Watch. Okay, parallel. The other side of that parallel is where I was talking about where a hunter could be. They don't want him to walk in here. Look, break right. I said you can put your beer on it. Callie said it the other day. And then watch. It's the exact same thing I filmed in the quartz area. They use that to hold it up. Look. Look, you guys, I just filmed the same thing. The same thing, except the other one had something on this side, had a break on this side. And then there's that symmetrical X, don't forget, right in there somewhere that I just showed you. That is amazing. And they're probably right in there, or like in that tree right there. Let me turn the camera off and I'm just gonna sit here. It's painful with ADHD. I'm gonna sit here for about 20 minutes. Really think about that, okay? Just sitting right here for 20 minutes with just doing nothing except listening. That's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, wow. It was more like 15 minutes. And I was sitting here, I'm realizing there's one thing I know that I think most guys don't know, or girls, because I see it too much, and this is the way I found some of my best spots, all right? So I've explained to you what's here. I showed you the exact structure I found next to the quartz. The one at the quartz had this, I just remember, had the symmetrical X right next to it, okay? This one has a symmetrical X at the end of it. If you follow this aspen all the way in, it ends at the symmetrical X and it's touching it. Isn't that crazy? I left my camera. I'm like, no cameras, and I walked in there. So that's one of the points I want to make. I feel like most of the people, you know, you only know what you see on the video. This video is going to be what, a half an hour long, and you know, remember, there's probably 7-8 hours out here today. You got to think that there's other things that I know. There's other things that I do. So all the advice I get, I really appreciate it. Keep giving it to me, because maybe it'll be something new. But I've done it all, you guys. I've been with them. You know, I do so much off camera. On the camera, you can only put so much. That's why I'm going to do a few trips this year. I think I have one more. I haven't tried to like, you know, to have someone come out yet, but if you feel like you fit the criteria, whatever the word is, the bill, send me a message. And, you know, I'm gonna probably take 1 to 2 more people out this year than normal. And it's literally, it's not just for the money. Yes, it is, I think. I think that's the majority reason, but not much. It's like 51% the money. I'm not making this up. I'm being as honest as I can. And the other 49% is exciting for me. Like and it will be, well, the other 49% is exciting for them because obviously they want to come out here or they wouldn't be coming. And then it's exciting for me as well because I get to torture them for 2 days. Like, look at this, you guys, come over here. Which I won't do too much, but you know, it's just an exciting thing. I wish I could do it, you know, because guys, it would solve all my problems. I hope I don't have to go to that, you know? I probably won't. I'll just go get a job. You know, I can't do it here. That's the thing. People are like, just get a job. It's like, I get a job tomorrow. I'm a professional, you guys. I don't just go work at like, you know, Home Depot. I got to go to like, if I'm going to get a job, it's going to be a real job. And I'm going to have to leave the high elevations in Colorado to do that, which I don't want to do yet. I'm not ready for that. If I can make a career out of this somehow, that would be amazing, you know? But there's just not enough help. And really, it's YouTube. It all comes from YouTube. Basically, the whining is because you're being censored and don't realize it and don't care. You know, no one understands that what's going on around them with Facebook and YouTube. No idea. Man, is that some fresh pine? And you know, you guys, you think it's a free country. It's just that our country's very good at tricking us, okay? They only let you, it is kind of a free country, but they only let you say or do what they want you to say or do. You got it? And all of the big platforms conform, like YouTube and Facebook. You don't think the government had to sit down with those guys once they were big enough? Are you kidding me? They'll say, listen, Mark Zuckerberg, you're going to do exactly what we say and use the content, you know, use our guidelines, or you're done. You know, that's the basis of the conversation. And it happened to the guy with YouTube. It happens to everybody. And it would happen to you if you got a channel big, like if you started a website and it became, you know, really popular like that, and you're starting to make $1 billion, and you better believe they're going to sit down with you too. And it's not just the censorship, it's the, you know, it's monetization. So like Coca-Cola doesn't want to be part of trying to show the earth that Bigfoot's real. You know, so I'm just making that up. I mean, I don't know if Coca-Cola cares, but a company like that might. You know, they didn't want to. I think it was Coca-Cola with racism. Like there was like, you go to like a 666 Nazi skinhead page, and the first thing you see is a Coca-Cola ad. You know, so Coke didn't want, and I get that. You know, they don't want to be associated with that. Who would? Money or no money? You're not going to promote some idiot skinhead that's still stuck in the 1940s, you know, hating people. Like, come on. In fact, what I've noticed is the white people these days are very unracist. I know we got them out there. Like, you might be a little bit, you know, but you're not out, you don't care. Like, you'll talk to a guy. It's the other people that are. And but the minorities, I don't know why I'm talking about this. I think I'm zapped out of my brain. Look where I am. Look where I just got sent out. I'm going to put this up because I just talked. I turned the camera off. They're all around me. I'm doing like a I'm trying to, like, you know, what's the word? I don't know. I was just super focused with my eyes closed trying to talk to them. Like, you guys, I really need you today. I walked away from there and I leave everything. Look where I'm walking. I just realized, I'm like, where are you going? And I'm talking about stuff that there's nothing, I don't know. I'm losing it. Did you guys do that to me? Why would I be here instead of on your structures in there? I don't understand. So where I want to go is not quite ready yet. It needs about another week. That's fine though. I'm fine. I'm gonna do some other stuff today. I'm gonna walk around in here. I got at least a video in here, and then I'm gonna spend all kinds of time up here. I'm realizing, you know, spots. Now I have no idea. It all just stopped. I got there. As soon as I said that, everything stopped in my head. I have no idea what I was just talking about. I remember being over there talking about censorship, but as I walk through here, I have absolutely no memory. Like, I remember the walk, but I don't remember saying a word. Like, I can't remember what I was talking about. So that'll be interesting for me to watch that. Super zapped. Like, they you know, when I say zapped, you guys, all it is, he's right there, okay? They're right in these bushes. I promise you, okay? I don't know if they're right in those right there, but someone's got eyes on that. They're hyper focused on me, and he's in my head. And they just pushed me away from that X. You guys, whatever. Wow, I just stood by that tree for 5 minutes after that just happened. and now I'm fine. He led me right out. He made me start talking about anything but here is what he made me talk about. Look, the other thing is, here, I know this is all going to be crazy, okay? Don't think I'm crazy, guys, because I'm just trying to be honest. If you start shutting me down the crazy, I'll never say another word again. I promise. I have no problem not talking about the crazy stuff at all. Once you've seen it, once you've been there, once you've done it, you don't need to tell anyone anything. I do this for you guys because you support me. The people that don't know me and get to see all this, that's great. But there's certain people I feel like I'm doing this video for mostly. Footprint right there. There's no question in my mind. It's like a 20-inch foot, 18, 19-inch, 20-inch footprint. And it goes right out there. And everything's leading in. There's all kinds of tracks right there that's just too old to tell what they are. Some are game, some are not. Big footprints, and they lead right to that. And I'm like coming down in a sense. Like he let my brain go, and I'm like, so what I was gonna say is, I think when they're accessing, like, it lets stuff out. Because there's one time I just started crying. Like, immediately, my tears are coming out of my eyes. I'm like, oh my God. Not crying like, like a baby crying, but like, could not control the flow of tears coming out of my eyes. And I know I think I did that on video. And I think, he was accessing my, certain thoughts or whatever. He's reading my thoughts. And those thoughts, like, I could be talking, like, look at this structure. And if he's accessing those thoughts at the time, all of a sudden I'd be like, yeah, the YouTube on censorship, something I was thinking about maybe on the way up here, or something that's going on in my life will just start to come out. It's so bizarre. I'm starting to wonder if I haven't developed this skill a little beyond most people based on what I do, because I'm with too many people that it's happening to when they're with me, and they don't know. Like, they'll get a denial thing. Like, they'll make you want to leave. That's what they do with people they can't make that real connection with. They don't mind you there for a while, but after a while, you'll get this overwhelming feeling, just like, oh, you know what? I don't want to be here. Let's go. And you think you decided, but if you look and think carefully, you'll see that it's not you. It's so easy to do if once you've done it, a few hundred times. It takes about a few hundred times and about a few hundred videos of it to start understanding it. Over and out. I heard that. You guys, thank you. Are they throwing things? Just as I got back here, I unzapped myself. I couldn't get back here. I think this is where he was. Yes, look at this. Just look closely. How does someone get used to this? I don't understand. Like, it's such an amazing thing. You're not using all of your brain if you're used to seeing where beings we don't know about live and build things. Like, if the world really knew, instead of being crazy, you'd be the most famous person in the world. You know what I mean? Look at this. So here's that X, right? People are just so dumb. It's amazing. Look at that. See, now do you find it hard to believe? Check this out. This is a freaking mind blower. Okay, so I filmed you this. Maybe, you know what, I'm going to cut out the zapping part, and I'm going to put in this right after that, because they just made me walk way out in the middle of nowhere out there. So I got the parallel, like, in the quartz area, right? There's a break that comes, there's a bend right there. It comes in, holds up the tree just perfectly where they want it, right? Then, it's just a mess of branches and stuff. It comes out to here. Okay, look at this. This is the top of that aspen. Watch this. It just touches this. Goes up. This is one of the reasons you're going to watch me, because I'm the one that doesn't miss this stuff, okay? Because I'm a mental patient. Look. And I'm completely comfortable with people thinking that. I don't even care. I know I'm so right about what I'm doing that there's going to, like I said, there's going to be a lot of people in the future that are going to come running, and it's going to be too late by then. Look. I'm the most forgiving person in the world, but not Not when I'm not trusted. You know, if you don't trust me now, I don't want to talk to you later. I have no interest. You have your chance. Anyone with half a brain can tell what I'm doing is real, and I'm just sick of it, okay? And someone said on chat on YouTube the other day, so anyway, look, it's there. He still got me. You'll see when I show you the zapping video. They're in my head right now. That's why I can not focus like even more than ADD. Look, up. Goes up there. Someone's throwing something. And then that touches this. Okay. See how it's all connected. This is so important. If you forwarded this, you're one of those people. Right here. Don't even listen to me. Just look at my fingers. Up. I don't expect people to listen to me. Just look at what I'm showing you. In fact, if you muted me, I completely understand. I'll be your best friend if you muted me. But just look at what I'm saying. Do your own squatching right now. Don't listen to me. Okay? Up. So look, so basically this one comes down, right? Look at this. This one comes from all of that, right? Up, I just showed you. Oh, I'm so zapped, I can't even talk, holy crap. Comes down, right? Hits that one, okay? Which goes up and touches that one, which goes over to that one, which makes another symmetrical X in the trees, which comes down, hits this one. It's the break, right? And then the biggest of all is just the giant X right there. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And it's all being connected. It's all together. And let me tell you right now, okay? It's not an accident. This is what they do. If you can't get through your head, I really need you. I can feel you, okay? Maybe I am psychic a little bit. I need positivity. That's why I can't be stressed out of my mind financially and have anxiety and depression all day long. I've got to get where I was last summer, you know, just happier. And you come in here miserable, nothing happens. You know, you got to be able, everything's got to be okay in your life because your spirit, they're reading your spirits. And this guy's in the bushes over there, like, this guy wants to kill like 17 people right now and go to jail. That's what they're saying about me right now. Like, we're not going to go talk to that guy. You know, I'm exaggerating. You know what I mean? Like, I can't have it. I got to get my head right. I'm pretty close. See these bends too? Look. Oh, so here's the other side. I didn't even see it. See how those are holding those up, and that's the extra. That's the adjustment right there. It's like having an adjustment on your chain on your motorcycle. So here's the main support, and then your adjustment is over there. Very amazing, very cool, super zapped. So I'm gonna mix those clips, and I'll show you what happened to me here. Crazy. Did not expect it, and it was all after like a little meditation thing. I don't meditate, but what I did was I stood right there. And I put it's pretty high over there, and I put my head down, like I was crying almost in a way, while standing. And I didn't really get much. I'm just like, please, please, you guys help me today, talk to me, you know, whatever. Who knows what I was thinking? And I think they were considering it because I gave up. I was there for like 15 minutes. I gave up, and I just start walking into a field talking about everything, but that's not here. You know, like anything that had nothing to do with these guys I was talking about. All right, let's go in here. I'm just gonna turn the camera off and start it right there because this is where things could get interesting. All right, okay, when I say interesting, because while I was over there, now this is after the fact, right? By the way, I got 50 or 60 of them, what was it? I got 50 timestamps in one frame in this forest. Not right here, but I was down below. Isn't that crazy? No one has any idea. I've taken more pictures of Bigfoot in one frame than anybody else has solo in their entire life. Because you just got to know what is going on. The reason I push this and keep saying this, and it might sound like I'm bragging, is because what I expect is for the next guy or girl to come around and be like, Mark, you've shown me everything. I get this, but this is, you know, your time's over, dude. Watch this. You know, that is what I'm waiting for. You know, because of what I've done, someone else is gonna pick up my work and take it to the next level. And what I'm gonna do. Just watch the summary, you guys. Just watch. Okay, this is crazy. Watch this. This is where he just was. Look at that. Yes, look at that. He's standing right here. God, my hairs are standing all the way up. See, you can't tell. You don't make footprints on that stuff. They make sure of it. I can see, look where he's walking, right there. Oh my God, there's a footprint right there. Look, see, I know because I just did the same thing. And it's right there. You see it? Oh my God, he's standing right there looking at me. Right, let's do my view. Okay, so here, my foot is where he was. He's touching this. They're always touching, right? Look at his blind. I'm shaking a little bit right now. Like he was right here. I got you. How good am I, right, for a human? I mean, I'm good. You have no one else could have just figured that out except for me. Now, these people might not know or ever get it, but you do. And I'm happy with that. He's like, well, how does this guy know? Even though he knows me, these guys know me really well. Come on, you guys. Can you give me some brand new footprints? Give me like a Mike Patterson footprint thing in the snow. That'd make me really happy. I got you. Okay, so he was standing right here. I know he's touching this because this makes him, if you hold on to this, you go invisible. Like right now, nobody can see me. Like I'm literally invisible, see? He's watching me. I'm right through there. My glance right through into him, you couldn't see in a million years, even if he was waving his arms. It's just too black through this. He's standing right here, and he got me. I don't know if this is the one that was zapping me, but I don't know. I really got to think it is. Look, remember, there's never one. If this guy was here, there's another 100, just right here. Look how everything has changed here, you guys. I could have just said I was filming a new place, which I would never do, but look at this. Look, they're sitting right in here. There's a perch right there. This is brand new. All this wood has been Look, you can see, look at all the branches. Those are all branches that look like they were done today. I could smell the evergreen. It's amazing. He's right here. That's such a spot. And it overlooks that trident thing. That to me is so exciting. Look, field goal. Field goal. Look at that field goal. I just got to whistle. Hold on. Look at this. Where you at? Seriously, let's talk about how good I am, right? How good? I want to know. Who's the best? I probably sound like the biggest idiot on the internet. But when it comes to this, you guys, who's the best? Tell them. Who knows everything? Look, I don't know what their deal is, but I know when they're doing stuff. Watch. Look at that. This is the same spot, okay? I haven't turned the camera off. And then what is underneath? Okay, so I've shown you all this. I can't go over. I feel like I just want to keep repeating myself and go all over that one more time. I have no reception. I've tried to do a live video. It's just that like it sneaks through with no bars at all. Occasionally I get like a message. What is underneath it? Pinecone eating. I hope I want to wish Joanne some good luck with her better half. I don't know if it's her better half or not. No, I'm just kidding. Her boyfriend they're like married, basically. They live together. Has just been diagnosed with some sort of cancer. I haven't got updated yet, but Joanne's a huge supporter of mine and a friend of mine as well. I feel like she's a good friend of mine. And look at that. I'm standing right in it. And I just want to wish them the best with that. She just moved to Palm Springs, so look at this, you guys. Look at this spot right here. I dare you. I dare you. Let's do this. I'll make up like a waiver or something. Let's get somebody. It has to be a male. I'm not leaving a female out here by herself. Okay. Although there's probably some females that would do a better job out here than a bunch of you wimps. Okay. Look at this. I'm gonna do a whole video just standing here zapped, repeating myself constantly. I can't leave now. This is so weird. Are they waiting to bring someone else over here? Like he won't let me leave. It's crazy. Like, I can leave, but I don't want to. I'm going to sit right here. There's your teepee structure right there. See, that's what I'm talking about. Earlier today I said, remember I was like, in the other video, I was like, I have the most perfect teepee structure in the world, right? And I'm like, some researchers don't understand because they don't have this. And because people only understand what they see. That's it. And I'm not like that. I understand. My mind is the most open mind on the earth. Like, I'm so open-minded. That's how it comes to you. Just leave your mind open. Don't close it. Don't think what you did is the say-all. I know what I've done is nothing, okay? And it's probably more than your Bigfoot video. So what does that make your video? Look, that's terrible, but it's true, you know? I'm not talking in negative. I'm just being honest. Look at the trails through here. This is such a new spot of theirs. Is there more? Has been the big question this year. Is there more, a fluctuation of huge amounts of forest beings being added into these areas? I need some more time to answer that for sure. I really don't know, but I'm seeing things that none of this was ever existed before. And it's active today. Look. He was just right here. How do you guys do that? Are you still there in the bushes? Did you go back into your cave? Like, how do you do it? Yes, I've seen them, right? In a situation like this. Oh, I've never talked about this one. And I come over, I see him. He's looking right at me. He's not zapping me or anything. We're just staring at each other, right? I look away for a second, he's gone. He was just looking around like a tree like this. So he just, you know, he was like this. And I'm right there, like over there. This is not here, but it looks similar. And I look, and then I'm like, I forget why I looked away. You know, so I literally just went like this, looked, you know, he's like this, and I look back, and he's gone. And I come right over, right? I'm like, I'm just going right over this guy. And he's gone. You know, that's the thing. I don't think he is. It's just because we're dumb. You know, we only have common sense. That's all we have. And this doesn't fall into that category. He's just invisible over there. He's slowing his vibrations or speeding his vibrations, or actually, I think it's speeding the vibrations to go invisible. Slow them so you'd be able to see them. That's my opinion. I'm not saying that's for sure how they do it, but it's something like that, or it's a light bending situation. You know, some type of or technology that they have. I believe these creatures are way more advanced than us. Just different. Remember, they don't want cars. They don't need houses. They live the way it's supposed to be. We're material. They're not. You know, who knows what they have in these hidden cities and these hidden places underground? And God only knows. Only He knows. And there's people that know. Look, they mark this spot so well, yet so carefully. There's people that know, trust me. There's people that know so much more than me, that have been involved, that have been to their side, that have been trusted, that have been brought over. Let me tell you something, guys. Just because you haven't heard about something doesn't mean it didn't happen. Just because you've never seen something doesn't mean it didn't happen. You got to get these things through your head. Okay, as soon as it happened to that person, most likely a female, and when she came back, if ever allowed to come back, the last thing, first of all, they've worked her brain over beyond any words that I can even explain, especially if she's been there. The last thing she wants to do is go tell somebody, because maybe her best friend, that's it. You got to get it out. We're human. We want to be like, listen, you have no idea what just happened. I was just in another world, another dimension. How do you tell the world that? Look at this. There's a perfect X right there, right? Not to mention what I just came out of that's invisible. See how hard it is to walk in there? Look at that. Look at they detract all of this stuff. Because this stuff is like ancient. Another X right in the bushes. And, oh, look, that's where it was. Okay. Remember when I first walked in there? I was like, this is new. Look at the leaners and everything being pulled into that tree. Oh, that's good. Look at that. You guys know how zapped I am, right? Because I haven't turned the camera off. I'm walking around in circles. Supercharged. Supercharged. Look at the hair. Look at the goosebumps. I can see it so well at the light. I'm supercharged. You guys, thank you. You could do one whistle for the camera. I mean, come on. These guys all know. Nobody's going to see this that doesn't know. Like, you could just do it for the camera. We had some stuff off camera earlier. And you turn the camera on. I always thought that was a joke. Like, you guys like, my battery drained. I put the camera on, nothing happens. I'm like, this guy is just making this shit up. You know, and they're not. That's the thing. You got to remember how intelligent they are. The second this camera's on, he's like, oh, Mark's not getting any whistles. Not getting any noise, not getting any pine cones. Look at this. Like, what the hell? You know there's a seed in there. You just know. I got one of my best pictures in the world following a leaner up like that. This is where he would be. I don't think he's got a hold of me anymore. He loses me. You know what it's like? I swear to God. It's like cell reception. So if he can't see me, believe this or not, like I'm not sure on this one either, but believe this or not, like say I go over here, like he's over there staring at me. If I completely block it up, I felt it, you guys, as soon as I walked there. So I know he's over there. I just know because it got less as soon as I got here because he can't see me. So I'm pretty sure, maybe not all of them, but a lot of them, the ones in these woods. See, I think there's real Sasquatch and there's modified ones, and the ones that are out here are, you know, have some abilities, but it's not like a real ancient Sasquatch that it can appear anywhere he wants. And those are the ones that are the real deal. These guys are like made in like a test tube or something. No offense. Still haven't turned the camera off. Like normally I wouldn't have the camera on through here. I'm gonna put this video up like this, I swear. I don't care if I get 500 views. Callie's a little bit upset about his channel. I'm upset about mine. I think anybody in Bigfoot's upset about their channel. There's no one in that does what I do that is happy with what's going on. It's just, you know, or they don't realize. A lot of these guys just have no idea. You know, they don't know. They just don't know the ins and outs of the government and what they're doing to censor this subject. Why? Because this subject's bigger. The reasons behind it are bigger than you could possibly imagine. Hey, birdie. Look at this interesting thing. Look how interesting. It's just a tree. But it like made like an instant teepee and nothing ever, I hardly ever see that. By that age, usually all the branches have fall off. All right, I gotta turn the camera off. Look at the trail, goes right into there. Right there. So let's take it easy on the pareidolia, you guys. Let's just focus on better pictures. I think it'll help us a lot. You know, just focus on the good ones. Save them all. You know, like if you're a picture person and you know you're doing lots of pictures every day, you know, save them all. Don't ever be like, this one sucks. Like when you know you got them, keep that picture in a file. Do not get rid of it. So this was a great little spot. I couldn't get back all the way. Wait till I show you what's beyond this spot. And if you don't believe why this is interesting, just look out there. Like, look how high up I am. It is so beautiful here and so quiet. It's amazing. All right, I gotta turn this camera off. I'm going to do some more stuff somewhere else.